Hello and welcome to the next part and next fortress in my Let's Play Dwarf Fortress series. And as you can see here, we have just embarked at a place known as Deeparches, or Thalrovod. And our party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Tobal Iseth, which is our civilization. It is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the dookie monks get hungry. Okay? And a new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place, Deeparches. Strike the earth. Okay? Alright, so, first things first, I'm just gonna kind of show you guys the map that I picked. It's a coastal region, so we're right up next to the ocean here. And it's also more or less temperate as far as the surface area goes. It's like one of the only areas that I could find that was not overtly tropical. So this is kind of cool. And I'll show you the 7 dwarves it came with. Pretty much the same as last time with, I believe, 1 or 2 modifications. We have Pedro as a miner, Matthew Chris as our other miner. Card is still a woodcutter. I am now the mason / stone detailer. Demon Days is the stonecrafter and mechanic. Ronald is a farmer and brewer, and Link is a straight up farmer with a little bit of skill in herbalism. And apparently we've brought a couple of cows with us. So what I'm going to do first, like all fortresses, is designate some trees to be chopped down and find a good place to start digging. See if this is soil. Yeah, it's sand. And one thing about oceans are, I don't know if it's going to do it here or not, but generally speaking, these like obsidian areas that form beaches are like they have water come up on them. So I don't know if we're going to experience that here at all. But let me find a good place to designate the entrance to our fortress. What I might actually do is, let's see. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is set it up here. So first things first, clear out these up ramps, then mine out this section here, and we want to take this all back, and I'm going to actually widen this section out too. So I'm going to create sort of a gigantic square of territory from which I can actually carve the fortress itself. The entrance, anyways. And I suppose I'll have the 2 farmers start gathering some plants. And actually I need to open up Dwarf Therapist and assign plant gathering to Ronald as well. Do I have anything else missing here? I don't think so. Alright. So the only people who are idling right now are myself and Demon Days. Oh yeah, you can see the ocean is coming up here. Now, I don't know whether or not it would, but I'm fairly certain that an ocean wave could sweep dwarves away in the tide. Okay, now the next step is to carve out the overt entrance, which I think I will just make here. Set 2 away from the side, and we'll go 20 deep. This is actually all sand, so I'm not too enthused about it. And yeah, same basic protection from the outside as the last one. Actually, I'll make this one a little bit wider. There we go. And this, actually, I don't even know if a bridge can go that far. So we'll just barely extend this instead. Okay. Cut this a little bit. Have it, actually cut it a fair amount. Have it go into a hallway. And then obviously need to make this area here quite large. I don't know how many is that across? That's 12 across. How many down? Oh boy, I have to recount that. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so just one more there. Now it's a square. And I guess we'll just include a massive central stairwell. Yeah, wait, that can't be even. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this accurate? That's 12. Okay, so actually I did need to make this one larger. There. So that's now in the center. I'm going to go ahead and clear it out a little bit. Well, actually, what should I do here? I could do 4 separate staircases. I don't really want to have a gigantic 500 tile wide staircase. I think what I'll do is make a plus sign out of it then. And we'll put an extra one here, kind of round it out. Now, just need to think about where this design goes. Upward stairways here. Okay. And I'll allow this all to be dug out. Oh, apparently we are hitting rock directly, but ooh, microcline and native aluminum. That's a very strange looking tile. Hematite. So apparently the Iron Hand graphics set has like redesigned the images for ores. And actually I just realized that I'm actually going to have to turn these into up-down staircases. Unsightly as they are, because this floor is kind of reserved for that underbridge. check our food stores real quick. We do have 60 drink and 40, basically 40 food. That works out fine. Alright, what am I looking at here? Black bog. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna go through this sedimentary layer once again. Whoa, I'm trying to find my cursor. It's the exact same color as that particular. There and here. As sand up down staircases. And below that is more sand. Beautiful. We may have to go down a decent amount before we're actually hitting real minerals. Whoa, whoops. Impossible to see where I'm plotting with that. Alright, and below this looks like minerals. What's this? Dacite. Whoa, did I go extra? Yeah, I did. Dang it. Well, I suppose the only remedy to that really is to extend this. And extend this. And that. And actually I'll leave this alone, I think. Native aluminum. Okay. Whoops, apparently I forgot to extend it here. Alright, now this will be upward staircases. Good. And we can carve out the room around what that creates. So this looks to be like a white stone dacite. Alright. Now then, let's create a square shape to work with. Well, actually, hold on, is that 10? Yeah, okay. And we'll extend a 10 length hallway in each direction. Oops. There we go. And from this, I'm trying to think about how I should plot this. We're going to have a lot more room for construction on the left side here, actually. Looked like a cancellation or something. Oh no, it was just informing about the aluminum. Okay. I actually extend that and bring all these out one farther to make up for it. And one more over here. How much room down do we have? We have a lot of work to down. Yeah, both up, down, and left are all of our good directions. Going right doesn't really lead anywhere. I'm just going to take that one off. And I'm going to add another 10 spaces here. Whoops. Onto each of these hallways. There we go. That ought to give them plenty of work. Alright, now let's go ahead and create a mason's workshop here. And make it out of dacite, and a stone craft dwarf's workshop here. Actually, wait, we need mechanisms, so is that T? Yeah, mechanics. So that'll put everyone to work. and I'm going to designate out. Where's the cart at? Here. Yeah, I'm going to cut down more trees actually, because we're still going to have a while before everything's good and ready to be moved into the fortress. So harvest more plants there. Okay. Looks like, is that all native aluminum? Or no, that's allanite. Okay. And actually, I remember now the reason, or at least part of the reason, that I make these like sort of extensions is so that you can smooth down the walls. Although actually this is all sand anyway, so it's not going to matter. I'll just replace that. There we go. I'm thinking this is going to be kind of the main base area of the first floor. And then we can have a little bit of like offshoots here and here. I don't know, maybe for storage or burial, etc. We'll just have the dwarves work on clearing out what I've already designated. 2 people idling. Yeah, it's the 2 craftsmen. So first things first, we need doors. Make a bunch of doors, and we need mechanisms. So rock mechanism. That should be good. One idler. It's Card, who has no job apparently. He's already finished with all of these trees, so cut down more of them. So if you want to make a really efficient fortress, you're supposed to maximize like your vertical space and your vertical efficiency, because you can go up and down a floor and have a whole bunch more room in just one step. But if you have to walk across an entire horizontal floor, it takes a lot longer. But it looks cooler, I think, if you do the horizontal layout. So that's what I prefer to do. Got another idler. Now it's Ronald, so I need to designate more plants to be picked, apparently. Gather plants from this radius. And I'm going to actually set up my hotkeys now, so the gate would be right here to zoom. Yep. Then this is going to be hotkey 2. Zoom here, name change, floor 1. Which is not true at all, but it's like the primary first floor that we're going to have. So let's check the unit list. What do we got here? Jaguar. He's walking around down the bottom portion there. So this ought to increase their mining skill. Let's take a look at the Dwarf Therapist. Whoops. Windows. Yeah, their mining skill is going up. They're both at expert level now. Started out at proficient. I'm not sure. I think that's 1 or 2 level increases. Card's woodcutting is up to talented. Started out at level 5. So now I have to designate apparently more trees and more buildings. Doors. And from here, yeah, just make more mechanisms. Oh, and right, trees, DT. And card can cut down all of the trees in that range. Let's actually take a look at card. Is he a steel dwarf this time around? No, he's from the Moss clan. Worshipper of Zagod. Citizen of Canyons of Questing, member of the Conflict of Infamy. Very skinny, long sideburns are braided, long mustaches neatly combed. Clean shaven hair, narrow nose is extremely long. 65 years old. Likes calcite, silver, dendritic agate, sheep wool, the color sepia, horrors. That's odd. Backpacks, goggles, cats. Sailfin mollies. Likes radishes, star apple wine, mossberry spores, and detests maggots. Okay, let's take a look at one of our other dwarves. Link. Shroom Clan. I think that's the same one as last time. Ronald. Moss Clan as well. Demon Days. Stone Clan. Me. Stone Clan. Okay, yeah, we got a pretty standard assortment of dwarves then, it would appear. Rock crystal. Guess that's that white crystal here. Andesite. So there's coal. And they got stuff way up here to deal with still. Not entirely sure why there are a lot of minerals there. Oh, I guess the edge of the ocean is covered in minerals. You can see here all along this ocean wall, obsidian. That's kind of neat. How deep does the ocean go? Deeper than our fortress, at least. Definitely be making some noble rooms alongside of the ocean there. Link has become an herbalist. And I'm going to have Card start a carpenter's workshop there. Whenever he gets the opportunity anyways. And are they already done mining everything? I think they are actually. BG, so we're going to make a bridge now. This will be a retractable bridge. Like so. Make it out of, I guess, microcline's okay. And we will then proceed to wall off this square section here. Make it out of dacite. Yeah, we're gonna have to go right here. And we'll leave room for a gate. Let's see, I guess it'll be sort of along there. Alright, and day site. Now we need to place a bridge that raises this direction and place that here. Make it out of day site as well, I suppose. Yep. That'll keep our people busy. Now we do have Demon Days with no job, but he is a mechanist. Yeah, I guess that's the machinist, probably is even more appropriate than that. And what I'm going to do is, I guess, start carving out some bedroom areas. And we're actually going to have to go 10 deeper for that to be viable. Yep. An idler in Demon Days still, yeah. That's okay. We are going to need probably a few more mechanisms, though. And whenever Card wakes up, we need 7 beds. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Go ahead and hide all of the stuff down here. Then of course we're going to have to actually wall, or like floor in the open air above that in order to make it so flying creatures can't just swoop in. That was fast. Okay. How many wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it's just a 4 wide hallway. And we'll go 10, 10 this direction. 10, 10 that direction. And these 2 large sort of chunks that will be in the middle of the 2 roads that are being created now, I'm going to turn those into the equivalent of nobles' quarters for now. Sort of a gated community, I suppose. And then farther out here will be the actual dining area, plus probably housing is farther over there, and then workshops. So we have 3 idlers, Rommel, Link, and Demon. Keep having plants gathered. We have a lot of food from plants gathered now. Apparently I'm the expedition leader. Not really sure what determines that at the beginning, because I used to think it was just the order of the dwarves, like the dwarf at the top of your starting list would be your expedition leader, but that's not actually it. And they usually vote on the position. typically speaking. Okay. We're actually going to extend this one more and bring a 4 wide hallway that direction. Same thing here. Whoops. Whoa, that's a little bit early. Yeah, just one off. There we go. Okay, well, I'm actually going to start off-screening now because I'm going to get into the actual interior design section here once these 2 hallways get finished off, and I'll bring you guys back once I've either finished that or something of interest happens. So, see you in a bit. Okay, just a quick update. We do have a migrant wave which came through, and they're all doing hauling duties for the most part right now. Setting up a food stockpile, but I'll take you through the fortress as it currently is. Down here I've carved out the founding 7 bedrooms, and I did actually put a bridge on the entrance so that I'll be able to shut it, and hopefully the founding 7 will be safe in their area. And I'm going to be putting in a lot of like statues and stuff in this area so that there's not just a gigantic empty space. And I haven't designated anything for this yet, but I'm going to be doing that here in a very short while. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go back to off-screening for the moment and get everyone named and all that stuff. The ones who will take naming precedence are the ones who are like from the last segment. So they'll get renamed here first, and then after all of them are named, I'll add in the new people. So that's how that works. See you guys in a bit.
Such a piece
Oops.
here.
Okay, so we have another migrant wave come in. Also, there's obviously the fortress is quite a bit different than the last you saw. I have cleared out all of the area in here, smoothed it down, set up the bedrooms, and now I put in a swimming pool, and these are rock ball courts. And I'm going to put more stuff in this area. But anyways, I've set up this whole other cube as just kind of a residential section. There's like probably enough room for 40 bedrooms here or something like that. Probably a little bit less, but anyways, that's the this section. And they're smoothing that one down now. There's a number of workshops over here, craft dwarfs and regular masons, and those go to stockpiles, which we don't even need to use yet because we don't have that much production. This is the dining hall for now. It's still under construction. Go to the gate area. All the bridges and the walls are finished and everything. We have a pretty large farm now and a pretty constant supply of plump helmets. As well, we now have a trade depot, and there are some traders from our home civilization coming to meet us. Our broker is Chelsea, and we did get our second wave of migrants. I don't know if I already said that or not, but I've named everyone so far, and I'll keep you guys around for this trading sequence here. Haven't had any combat really. There's apparently some whales out here in the ocean. Wonder what they look like. Enormous, size 20,000. Wow. Enormous aquatic animal that lives deep in the sea, surfacing only to take in the air. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see, what is holding Chelsea up? She is currently on break. Hoping to order food primarily, I think. Got more beds ready to be placed. Just check Dwarf Therapist, see if anyone's... Yeah, we got a bunch of people starting to get skill in stone detailing now. I'm actually going to take myself off of stone detailing so that I'll go do building furniture. Although right now I think everyone's carrying stuff to the trade depot. Wondering who this blue guy is. Lord Phillips is apparently some kind of combatant person. Let's see, profession. I don't know. I'm actually going to go ahead and set up a lever now. I'll put it here, I suppose. Actually, I'll put that up against the wall. There for that bridge, and that one for that bridge. Okay. And I'm going to hook these up to the outside bridges. Wonder what he's doing up there. Detailing a wall. Not entirely sure what his goal with that idea was. Oh. And apparently it's winter time. I don't know how cold it'll get over on the ocean coastal area. Keep the microcline in reserve, no reason to waste. Oh, he's gonna use the material down there. Okay, so there's gonna be quite a bit of microline furniture being crafted then. Put the interior stuff out of that. Whoops, want to use the tables to create this. -1, there we go. This is a meeting hall. Still have a severe shortage of doors. So there's our liaison coming to meet with... I don't know who, actually. I thought it would be me since I'm the expedition leader. Or at least I was. I'm going to take Chelsea off of every other labor. She's actually a really good farmer. Our best, in fact. Okay, so what I primarily want from them are going to be anvils and food. Wow, a lot of different kinds of meat here apparently. And fish, sure. Plants. And is that it? Yeah, I think so. She is going to trade at the depot now. So she should come up the stairs. There, I believe that's her. She has a farmer's icon. Okay, so we just have to go down here and select all of these, because I don't actually have any bins. Kind of unfortunate. Whoops. I don't know what this staircase means. Maybe about or greater than or something. I still have a lot of crafting in, or crafts in reserve that have not been loaded up here. Alright, so we'll go straight to the bottom for the food. Cheese, that's a giant black steel something or other. Backpack, backpack. I do need thread. Those are all different types of food. I guess I'll buy all of them. Oh. I actually could order a steel anvil as well, and a cobalt anvil. So I guess we'll get both of those. And a cloth bin. See if they will trade that. No. Alright, I take the cloth bin out. See if they'll accept that. There we go. Tons of doors everywhere. One idler who is just card who's on break. It's a pretty good ratio. Alright, we can link up the bridges, so link that one up. And we need to name it as well. Is it capital N? Yes, capital N for notes. And we will use I guess asterisk is okay. It can be white with a red background. Sure. P name lever to exterior fridge. Oh. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Lever to exterior. There we go. So now if I hit my notes screen ever, it will have that flashing thing there, and it's like, oh, what's that? It's the lever to the exterior. And there you have it. Now I do have to still find a way to make our food stockpile closer. Something of a concern for now. Carpenter, bunch of different random professions out here. Alright, so the next thing I want to build probably is a... Let's see... I think we're going to start training some people up in doctor skill. And we'll put a furniture workshop as well. Oh, apparently we're already done making doors again. So I am going to be appointing a chief medical dwarf soon enough. But apparently we have absolutely no one with any relevant skills. That's awesome. Let me check the dwarf therapist here. Apparently the only person with any medical skill at all is Chelsea, and she's only got suturing. Put her back on duty as a farmer and suturer. Not entirely sure who these other people in Ronald's room are. Ronald and... oh, the outpost liaison, so I'm guessing Ronald is the, yeah, he is. He's currently the expedition leader. Right, so this is what they're telling us what we wanted, and now they'll ask what they want next. So they want large gems, footwear, drinks, anvils, blocks, splints, headwear. Alright, so we can basically make figurines for them. That'll be the primary thing they desire. So that spiced up our food inventory a lot. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut it until something happens. Or I decide to bring you guys back. See you in a while.